Hello and a very warm welcome to all our viewers. My name is Lara and we're here at Bite Me Burger in DIFC. Joining me this morning is a very, very special guest, and of course we're talking about none other than Meriam Soryal, a career and wellness coach here in the region. Hello and a very warm welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Lara. It's an honor to be talking to you.
It's such a pleasure to have you with us on the show. Meriam, we're going to start off by finding out more about who Meriam Soryal is. Tell us a little bit more about your background, where you're originally from, and how long have you been here in the region?
Okay. So yeah, that's one of the very interesting questions I get asked all the time here in the region, and I have to tell the whole story. So I am of Egyptian origin, but not born, never lived in Egypt. I was born in Sudan, but raised in Zambia in Africa. And then at the age of 10 moved back to Sudan, and then from there to Ethiopia, and then from Ethiopia to the UK. So I'm also a British citizen.
Oh wow.
So I'm an expatriate. I call myself a citizen of the world.
I definitely call you a citizen of the world. Oh my God, that's so many countries.
So many countries.
That's lovely. That's lovely. So how long have you actually been in the UAE, in Dubai?
In Dubai, 11 years now.
And what do you think of this lovely city that we're in?
It's amazing. It's one of the most thriving cities in the world. And nothing actually stops Dubai from thriving. You know, all the setbacks that they go through, and they, pick themselves up. It's such a, I think, I'm so thankful for the leaders that have such a great vision for this place. So
absolutely, I couldn't agree more with you on that. Now, tell us a little bit more about your background as a career and wellness coach.
Yes. So, I come from corporate. I've been in corporate for almost 19 years. I worked in the healthcare IT industry, first in the UK, and then I came here, was transitioned over through my company. And so I've been here in the same company for almost 10 years. And then in 2018, I kind of felt a little bit unfulfilled, if I may say so. Career and just corporate environment. I think I kind of discovered my purpose in life, and that's what I would help other women do as well. Because some people say, "Oh, you need to follow your passion," but I actually say, "Follow your purpose." Because I truly believe that we are created for a particular destiny, and until we recognize that, we tend to feel unfulfilled. Even, you kind of let life drive you, but it's important for us to drive our lives, and so not, kind of comply with what society tells you or expects of us. Yeah, exactly. So you are created for a purpose. Find it and just go for it with all your might.
I love that. Words of wisdom, I have to say. So tell us a little bit more about your life as a career and wellness coach here in the region. I mean, how did you find it being a coach here in the Middle East?
So I'll be very honest, I haven't been doing it for a long time. It's just been a year.
Okay.
Since I started up my business, but I was coaching on a pro bono basis before I left corporate. And the one thing I may say is that sometimes I feel coaching in the region requires more awareness, because it can be confused with counseling, consulting, teaching, all these other avenues. So I think it's a profession that is it's highly valuable, but needs to be explained better, so that people really understand the value it brings to individuals' lives. Yeah,
absolutely. Now, a little birdie told me that you were leaving to the UK. Tell us a little bit more about how you feel about that, and what are your plans for the future?
Yeah, so I actually feel it's the right time. When I first came to Dubai, I never thought ever that I would want to go back. But right now, I get a sense that there is a calling for me to go back to the UK. There's something that is bubbling. And also, I have a son who we've been separated in different countries. We do meet quite often, but it's just a separation for so many years now. And I feel it's time to reunite also.
That's so beautiful.
With my son. So I feel excited. I'll miss this place. I think I'm going to have withdrawal symptoms.
But you know what the beauty about it is?
yeah.
That London is only 6 hours away from Dubai. So you can always come back for a weekend or for a vacation or a staycation.
Yes.
I mean, that's how convenient life has become.
Absolutely. And I have lots of friends here. So, there's always a reason to come back.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I'm sure you have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Okay, for all the female entrepreneurs that are out there that are setting up their own businesses or have already an established business here in the region, what advice, what tips do you have for them? What would you say to them?
Yeah. So I guess I may speak around this whole current situation that the whole world is living in right now. I think the first thing I would say to all female entrepreneurs is never lose hope. Because when you have hope, you drive out every fear.
So
and anything that is actually holding you back. So find a way to hold on to hope whenever you're starting up a new business. Like in my experience, I started off the business and then this whole situation with COVID-19 occurred and then everything kind of came to a standstill. But in the whole process, I had to think about what am I learning out of all of this? What can I gain and learn from this situation? And that's when the insights came. And I was like, okay, I need to go back to the UK. So I never thought of going back to the UK until this happened. And so out of every challenging situation, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always something new that can occur. So don't lose hope. Get your growth mindset. So think about what you can learn from the situation, and then also think about ways that you can expand your business. Maybe different ways, maybe creative methods. And so instead of feeling disabled and not able to move forward, take that off, put in a new set of glasses and just start to think about how can I learn from this situation, what have I learned, and then start thinking of creative ways to move your business forward. There's always going to be a way out.
Absolutely. When there's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for sharing those thoughts and ideas with us, and of course tips and advice. Moving on to IWES, International Women's Entrepreneur Society. How did you come across this amazing platform?
I know, I love it. So I think was it last year? Yes, I think it was the same time last year. Was there an event?
There was, at the Meriams Hotel at the conference center.
Yes. So I just signed up actually through my business networks. I found out about it. I actually knew Yvonne.
Yes.
And so I found out about it, signed up and attended, and that's how I think the whole connection started. And it was a very interesting, very, very informative conference.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We're so happy to hear you say that.
Thank you.
So Meriam, last but not least, what message do you have for the viewers that are watching us? What would you say to them?
I would actually say, I'm very passionate about finding purpose in life, because I truly believe that is what brings true fulfillment. So if you're a woman, or even if you're not a woman, so important to search for your destiny and what makes you really fulfilled. So find out what really matters for you specifically, and just go after it, seek it and get it.
Meriam Soryal, we'd like to thank you for spending some time with us on today's show. It's been such a pleasure talking to you and wishing you continued growth and success in all your future ventures, and of course being in the UK and reuniting with your son after all this time.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for from Meriam Soryal. My name is Lara, signing off. Until next time. Would you like me to do Meriam Soryal? We'd like to thank you for spending some time with us on today's show. It's been a true pleasure talking to you and wishing you continued growth and success in all your future ventures, and of course in your time spent in the UK reuniting with your son after all this time.
Thank you for having me. Real pleasure. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for from Mrs. Meriam Soryal. My name is Lara, signing off. Until next time.